plus the whole rust set incident. And then a lot of people think that the other guy is an incestuous pedophile. In that he married a family member. Now,
other than that, they're a good guy.
Now, to be clear, as far as the marriage to Soon Yi goes, Woody Allen did not. She was not underage when they got married, and they are not related in any way that makes it incestuous at all. But there are also, but still, some people think it's pretty gross. And you rolled your eyes. I can't tell if that's a roll your eyes, you agree it's pretty gross, or you're actually rolling your eyes saying, I can't believe anybody thinks it's gross.
No, I can definitely think that people think it's gross, just because, if nothing else, if you look at it from a psychological standpoint, he was a father figure, and this happened. He was so much older. She was younger. It was if I was a shrink, I would be screaming right now.
How do you account for the fact that they're still together and they do appear to be happily married?
You know what? I'm not going to judge love. And apparently that's what happened. From a simple A plus B equals C, look at it from the psychology side of it, it grosses me out.
Oh, I understand. I have no opinion about it. It's kind of not my business. And then, of course, the accusations that some stuff did happen.
Right, before.
Yeah. Stuff that is not cool under any. There's no way to look at some of the things he's been accused of and say those things are cool.
And Alec Baldwin has already said, hey, we're going to do this Instagram Live video, but he's already told people, don't ask anything about what's going on. Like, he's already kind of censoring it.
Well, then what's the point of doing it?
That's it. Like, okay, so you guys are just going to not talk about the elephant in the room or the gorilla in the room or what the hell ever else is in the room? You guys are just going to sanitize this and make yourselves look great and not address anything?
I don't know what they're going to talk about then. I mean, it's sort of weird. Two people with some high-profile things that you'd love to hear them talk about, and they're saying those are the things that are off the table.
All right, well then, who cares?
That's like you and I, if we did an Instagram Live, but we said no questions about KFI.
Yes, exactly. No questions about handle. We won't tell you anything. Please.
But we're still going to dip in. We're not going to take it like it's some big event.
Yeah.
So we'll dip in here and there. We have to also be careful because I don't think Woody Allen has a potty mouth. Although maybe out of public eye he curses, but I mean, he's not, I don't consider him to be a guy who would drop a bunch of F-bombs or anything. Alec Baldwin,
on the other hand.
And he has no obligation to keep his language clean on Instagram Live. Yep. So we'll have to be careful about that as well. Tyler, you're going to want to be extra close to that dump button when we do dip in. So there's some things that are going to be happening today. We have a whole show to present for you. And it starts with, of course, Handle on the News. We'll get one story in here, and then we'll go in earnest with the rest of it. But Handle on the News brought to you by the Lemon Law experts at Knight Law Group. Think your car might be a lemon? Call 844-43-LEMON. It's Jennifer Jones-Lee and me, lead story. You gotta fight for your right! Yes, for contraception and abortion. And a constitutional amendment in California will go to the voters in November to explicitly say in the Constitution that you have a right to an abortion and you have a right to contraception. There's a long history of case law that says you do in this state. And everybody agrees that that's what our Constitution supports and suggests, but they want to be extra super clear. So the words will be in this amendment, and you'll have an opportunity to vote on it, yay or nay, however you feel. All right, we will continue with much more Handle on the News after we get a news update. This is KFI AM 640, live everywhere on the iHeart app, and here she is, Burger Girl, Jennifer Jones-Lee, live from the 24-hour KFI News.
Russia is ordering sanctions on President Biden's wife and daughter. Moscow announced this morning its latest package of sanctions on more than 24 Americans, and those include First Lady Jill Biden and the couple's daughter, Ashley. A Turkish defense company is turning down $20 million in crowd-funded cash to buy its drones for Ukraine, and instead will donate 3 military drones. And the University of Arizona will offer free tuition to Native American undergrads starting this fall. UA announced yesterday students from any of Arizona's federally recognized tribes won't have to pay tuition and mandatory fees for classes on the main campus in Tucson. From the driveway.com Weather Center, we've got another sunny, hot day ahead. Highs are going to range from the 70s at the beaches to right around 100 inland. This report is brought to you by Cal Recycle. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, let's go places like the 101.
Northbound at Spring Street in downtown LA, you'll find a stall blocking the middle lane. You're stopped from Vignes. The 101 northbound slow between the 5 and Vignes as well. Crashing East LA, the 5 southbound after Eastern. That blocks the 2 middle lanes. You're slow from the 710. 710 southbound at Anaheim Street, still police activity blocking that off-ramp. A fatality there as well. And in Huntington Beach, the 405 northbound after Beach Boulevard, a crash blocks the 4 right lanes. You're jammed from Ettinger. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Dave Joseph.
Confused about recycling? Californians are recycling smarter together. Visit iRecycleSmart.com for tips to help keep your recycling out of the trash. That's iRecycleSmart.com. Do your part. Recycle smart.
This report is sponsored by the Auto Club of Southern California. Southern Californians could save an average of $483 when they switch to auto insurance through the Auto Club. Visit AAA.com/insurance to see how much you could save. Get your free AAA full picture quote at AAA.com/insurance today.
If you've even thought about taking cash out of your home, there's only one number to call. 1-800-CASH-OUT. With Strong Home Mortgage, you have options. Pay off debt, renovate your home, or create a safety net for the unexpected. And you can keep your low-rate mortgage. We'll show you how. Call 1-800-CASH-OUT or visit 1-800-CASHOUT.com. 1-800-CASH-OUT. Your equity unleashed. Strong Home Mortgage, LLC, NMLS number 1675638. Loans made or arranged pursuant to a California financing law license. Regulated by DFPI. Loans subject to qualification, equal housing lender.
Owen Patterson and Owen has recovered over $10 billion for accident victims. Injury cases require lawyers with expertise and experience who can get results. Owen Patterson and Owen is that firm. Call 888-OPO-WINS, and we do. OPOLaw.com.
Imagine the opportunity to grab an autograph from your favorite Hall of Famer or the chance to snap a photo with the World Series trophy and meet the legends of the game. Visit Capital One Play Ballpark July 16th through 19th. For tickets and information, visit allstargame.com. Come out to Capital One Play Ballpark, the ultimate fan experience, July 16th through 19th. Take part in the Legend Autograph Row or step up to the mound and throw your fastest pitch. For tickets and information, visit allstargame.com.
About 12 years ago, the budget was $100 billion.
Somehow, in 12 years, they went from $100 billion to $300 billion. They've got another $100 billion surplus sitting on the sidelines.
And they won't cut any of the taxes, specifically the gas tax, by far the highest in the country. We could all go ourselves.
John and Ken.
We do nothing but go to work and hand over large gobs of money to them every day.
Weekdays at 2 on KFI.
AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeart app. It's the Bill Handel Show. He is on vacation. We are doing Handel on the news for you. It's Jennifer Jones-Lee and me.
I wasn't surprised by this at all, but CVS, Walmart, and Rite Aid all have limited the purchases of Plan B pills because they had a giant surge in demand. The minute that the Supreme Court made that decision on Roe v. Wade to overturn it, people started going to their local drugstores to get the Plan B pills, or the, I think it's called Aftera, same thing. The morning after pill is what a lot of people refer to it as. But now they say you can only purchase 3. And they say it's so that they have an ample supply, so that everybody can get some. But I started thinking about this. What if we start seeing Plan B pills selling on, say, like eBay or something like that? I mean, it's just, and it's terrifying, because somebody might be so desperate to get their hands on a Plan B pill. Who the hell knows what they're buying? Because how do you know that the person on eBay is actually selling something they got at an authorized pharmacy? You don't know.
Well, that's why I think they are doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't want someone to come in there and buy them out and then
sell them.
Try to scalp them.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to talk with ABC reporter Justin Finch about this at 7:30, but There's a hearing today of the January 6th committee, which nobody thought was going to happen. It looks like even the committee didn't think it was going to happen. You may recall they had their string of hearings last week, and they said, all right, we're done for a while. We're going to come back in July, and we'll have some more stuff for you. See ya. It's kind of like when the first half of the final season of Breaking Bad or the first half of the final season of Ozark or Better Call Saul, and they go, we'll be back, but not right away. And then, yesterday, big announcement, we're having a hearing tomorrow. So, nobody's 100% sure what this new evidence is or why it could be so compelling that they want to get it out to the American people so quickly. The only thing I've heard is that former aide to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows is going to testify. This is someone who's already given them a lot of information in interviews. So I don't know what to expect, and I hope they're not over-hyping. I hope that once it comes out, people don't go, you really had to make a big commotion for this? Because it'll damage, some people already hate this committee and think that everything that they're doing is bogus anyway. And they don't need to add that they're crying wolf.
Yeah. All right, yesterday, this was a story that broke yesterday afternoon. You had 3 people killed, 50 others injured after this Amtrak train that was headed from L.A. to Chicago derailed in Missouri. It hit a dump truck. And from what I understand, there were 275 people on board, 12 crew members at the time. And I heard this horrible story about this morning. There was a 15-year-old, Eagle Scout, who got off the train, who was, part of the crash, got off the train and was holding the dump truck driver as he died after this crash.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And this was a day after an Amtrak train collided with a car in Northern California, killing 3 people.
Robert.
Big, fast, and fuel efficient, experience the thrill of the A4 with its aggressive, low-stance exterior and luxurious leather interior. Under the hood, you'll find a 4-cylinder engine with more than 200 horsepower. And for added security, dynamic stability control supplements the drivetrain. A turbocharger is also included as an economical means of increasing performance.
Halogen headlights help enhance safety by illuminating a wide section of the road. The well-appointed cabin prioritizes storage and convenience. Top features include air conditioning, power front seats, front fog lights, and more. For drivers who enjoy the natural environment, A power moonroof allows an infusion of fresh air.
Premium sound drives 10 speakers, providing you and your passengers a sensational audio experience. Audi ensures the safety and security of its passengers with equipment such as dual front impact airbags with occupant sensing airbag, anti-whiplash front head restraints, and four-wheel disc brakes with ABS. An advanced navigation and parking system is offered with a Prestige model.
The 2011 Audi A4. Distinctly rendered with the utmost precision, this sedan lines up eagerly against competing models, delivering the perfect blend of power, safety, and flair.
Kfi